I had fun shooting that deer this morning. He was right there, buddy. And I didn't go. I called you. I was like, damn. I thought you were getting up for sure.
I was. I ended up up until like 11 o'clock at night. Jason Suggs has lost his.
Jason Suggs what now?
Jason Suggs lost his power and had him and 3 kids over there with no power, and I was trying to get the generator.
I gotta take a picture of this whole thing. It's cool.
Take a picture.
Check. What's up, Al?
Hey, good morning, brother.
How you doing, pal?
Doing great, yes, sir.
Here, go over there and take a picture.
Sure.
You know how to take a picture of that?
I'm going to move you just a little bit, Patrick, because for the camera view, you're straight behind the mic.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you that way.
Right here?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit more.
I don't want to get too close to Al.
Yeah, I know. It's dangerous. I get that, man. Freaking Tennessee impact.
That's it. You know it, brother. You know it.
Somebody, good to see you, man. Good to see you, too. That's my Tennessee brother right there.
That's my brother from another state.
You can't beat it.
Al and I grew up probably within 25 miles of each other, didn't know.
Yep.
Of course, I'm old enough to be his daddy, so that's probably one of them.
You can't. And he's
Where are you
he
you
knows
from here?
stock cars and I know
Northeast Tennessee.
cars. We
Oh, really?
both got the same bug.
What you did? Put your mouth right up to this thing?
Yeah, you just act like you're on a road trip with the buddies.
Act like you're on a road trip with a buddy.
Yeah,
Don't
you haven't
talk
been
right
able to
into
find
their
any
mouth.
poontang. Just open wide and insert. You ready?
1, 2, 3. Loud and clear.
Damn,
No instructions.
that's right there. No what? He said no instructions. How about that?
No instructions come with the headphones?
How's that?
That's good.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
Can you hear me now?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
You don't need a damn mic check.
That's right.
You just hope you're getting some of this.
Good morning, North Myrtle Beach.
God almighty knows. Here we go. Al got
The
some
man
rest
told me he was
last
going to
night.
hunt with me at 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, dude. And you listened.
I listened.
Patrick, come on, baby.
I mean, my family's relying on this deer meat, and Alvin can't get out of bed.
That's just 300 kinds of wrong right there.
Yeah. There ain't no damn way. The only way he gets out at 5 a.m. in the morning is if he doesn't go to sleep. Wait till you hear this intro.
I heard one of them.
It's funnier than shit, dude.
I need some ice cubes. How you drinking that? So it's hotter than hell.
It's called being old. Got calluses inside the mouth.
My buddy finished ninth down there at Sanderson Farms
Did he?
and got into the Maya Cup this year.
Oh.
You know,
Two, one.
Nation.
And good morning, golfing world. George Honeycutt, the Godfather. With me, as always, my two brothers from two different mothers, HR3 and Mr. Al Cloyd. Hey, y'all doing? Well, look, Ma, I'm on TV. This could get ugly quick. I'm going to make you hurl before the day's over with.
What's your issue here?
Hold on a minute. I haven't even talked about the rectal plug.
Oh, somebody stuffing a duck?
What's wrong, Hugh?
You ready, D? I'm going to put George in his place.
Savage. Come on, bark like a dog for me.
You're such an ornery bastard. You know that?
What's your issue here?
I smell vermin poontang.
You gotta love it. I mean, if y'all are not entertained out there.
You know, I've often thought of becoming a golf club.
You need to go see Al Cloyd.
I noticed your grips were worn, sir. I should have mentioned to you before. I could put some stickum on there for you. It's my fault.
No, you want to know? Here you go.
No.
I'm going to give you the expertise.
Hey, I should have stayed home and played with myself.
No, you got to finish, dude. No, you got to finish.
You're doing it. I ain't touching it. Nope.
Here,
Nope,
here,
I ain't
here.
touching it. Nope.
Here.
Nope. Good try.
It's a
That's
damn
right.
good thing your wife is one of the more beautiful women in the world.
I have no argument there. She is.
You
the-
outpunted your coverage.
What's your issue here?
I'm not a professional.
Right.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night, but I'm not a professional.
I think this is a soap opera or something.
Give me a set of those, a pair of those, and a box of those, and let me have some of those naked lady tees. Moving on.
I am the same one.
What's your issue here?
You're doing it. I ain't touching it. Nope.
Here,
No,
here,
I ain't
here,
touching it. Nope.
here.
Nope. Good try. How many breaths do you think you're going to need when you die?
One.
Quit wasting them.
Yeah.
Because you realize you are going
But I'm
round
trying
and
to
around.
provide good air.
Yeah, you're trying to provide good air, but you're answering your own question.
Damn it, I am. I know.
You're
Shit.
answering your own question.
Well, if you jump in and talk.
Well, I'm just letting you lay the groundwork because I'm
You done
telling
said
you.
the rest of the show was mine.
It
Damn
was. But I mean, I don't want you to have a heart attack because I ain't giving you ugly ass mouth to mouth.
Al will do it.
Cannonball coming.
Broadcasting from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, this is TGD Today. And now please welcome Hero the Third,
HR3.
Al Cloyd,
Dr. Grind.
George Honeycutt, the Godfather.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
You're doing it. I ain't touching it. Nope.
Here,
No,
here,
I ain't
here,
touching it. Nope.
here.
Nope. Good try. Nope.
And welcome, everybody, to TGD Today here at thegolfdirector.com. We are having a house full today. I want to welcome Mr. Al Cloyd and a very good friend of ours, Mr. Patrick Lundy. Good morning, guys.
How you doing?
Doing well. Did you enjoy the intro?
I absolutely did.
Yeah, that's
That
pretty
was
good
hilarious.
stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff. I hear something new every time, but then again, I think they're in there cultivating it. It seems to be growing.
A work in progress.
I saw another 10 seconds there on my monitor, so seems to be growing.
Yes, sir.
It went 4 minutes, and then it was 4:10, then it was 4:20.
Hey, we're only going to have to do half a show before long, man.
I know.
This is a good deal.
I know. Yeah.
Half intro, half show.
I hope it doesn't cut our pay.
There you go. You can't beat it.
Want to welcome everybody to TGD Today. We're going to do the round table. We're going to start things off. Got a busy day today, Al. Hugh's not with us, of course, again.
Yes, sir.
So
He's got his hands full.
Well, he's laying out.
Yep.
He's just flat laying out.
Yep.
Okay. You know,
Okay.
he can't handle
I can't
it with
make
the
no
big
excuses
dogs.
for him.
No.
Okay, all
No.
right.
He can't, he
I'm
just
good at
can't.
excuses now. I can come up with quite a few.
Well, you already gave Patrick one this morning.
I need as many as I can get, buddy.
You told Patrick you're going to go sit in the stand with him this morning, and what
did.
happened? Yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah.
No deer
But
for us.
but to my defense, I was helping a family last night that had no juice, trying to get them a generator going. So.
Oh, really?
That's the honest truth.
So they got power and I don't have any food.
Yeah, they got power, but they had 3 kids, so.
Look at this dude. He's skinny. You got to get him
need to
something
be
to
fed,
eat,
baby.
dude.
I need to be fed.
I got to get my priorities right.
This guy
That's
is
what
a
it
professional golfer.
and he
He needs his carbs. He
need
needs his
my food.
nutrition.
Yep, we should have been in that deer stand this morning.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
We'll get it. Heck yeah.
All right. Hey, I want to do a shout out real quick. Al, I was down in Atlanta last week, and my daughter, my beautiful daughter, Miss Tara,
Yes, sir.
she turns 18 years old tomorrow.
All right.
How about that?
All right.
Happy birthday.
Boy, time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it just absolutely flies.
Yeah. She just grown up quick.
Yep.
So
And that's a big mark, 18.
big. Big. That means Dad's getting even older. And first off, folks, if you hear me periodically coughing, I'm getting over pneumonia, a little slight touch of pneumonia. So I apologize if you listened in on Monday and didn't catch our Monday morning golf wrap show. I was in bed running a fever and trying to get over this stuff. Ended up going to the doctor, and he stuck something in my butt and to help me, and it hadn't helped. So I'm still trying to figure out what it was he stuck in my butt. So.
What's that doctor's name? So I ain't
Why are
going
you
there.
looking at me that way, Patrick?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
It wasn't my gastroenterologist, I can tell you that.
I hope not. I hope not.
Wasn't a proctologist. I'm still trying to figure it out. I want to do a shout out real quick. I was telling Jeff earlier this story, Al. My daughter has many friends, but she's been running around with a couple in particular from Columbus, Georgia.
Okay.
And so evidently my daughter, in seeing this guy, he didn't know anything about me or whatever here. And so one night they were out and having dinner or something, whatever. But the story that I got is that all of a sudden he asked, "Now, what's your dad's name?" And she goes, "Well, George Honeycutt." And he goes, "He's not the Godfather, is he?"
Right.
And evidently this young man and his brothers and friends listen to us every Thursday morning in Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
That's great.
So
We'll send
I'm
a
going
shout
to
out.
do a
Yep.
shout out to Parker Eversman, Eversman, Eversman. That's easy for me to say. Parker Eversman, Ross Eversman, and David Eversman, and Billy Bear.
Nice.
Billy Bear. That's a good name.
That's a good name.
That's a good name. That's like
Sounds
Colt
like somebody you
Ford.
wouldn't want to mess with.
Billy
Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah.
I like that.
Leave him alone.
Yeah. You don't touch him.
You don't touch
Yeah.
him. Yeah, you leave him
Yeah.
alone.
He probably great in a stand.
That's right.
Maybe I should
You know?
call
Yeah.
him up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe you
I
should
got
call
me a
him.
partner.
Yeah, you got you a new hunting partner.
Let's get back to the doctor thing just a minute. I think you ought to tell these guys why it is that you see a gynecologist on a regular basis.
Well, when you're a puss, you just have to get it looked at.
Obviously, he likes
So,
things in the butt.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to our conversations about what you should do with that mic. Okay. All right.
Let's go back.
Patrick Lundy, swingthought.com tour. And we have been talking about you, dude, for months. We've been following your career.
Thank you.
You live here in Little River, I
That is
assume.
correct.
That's right?
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. We have you just finished stage 1, Q School,
Yep.
web.com tour. You made it, tied 17th, I think it was.
I think that's right.
Okay. That's good. That's what I had on my notes. So
You're doing well.
Yeah. You have stage 2
Yep.
coming up. We're going to talk about the nerves. But what you have coming up is down at the Ombre in Florida.
Panama City.
That is stage 2. And that's 4 rounds. Is that right?
That's 4 rounds. No cut, 4 rounds.
No cut, 4 rounds. So, and then once you go through that, what is it? What's the next step?
Final stage. That's December 19th or December 11th through 17th in West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get some good weather
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for that.
because the weather here is about
There's
to
a
go to
polar
crap.
vortex coming through. That's what I hear.
It's getting ugly, dude.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get out after this and hit a ball or two because over the next couple of days here in Myrtle Beach, highs of 50, lows of 33. Come on, dude.
This
I
place
checked the weather.
boards up.
I checked the weather in Panama City, and it's supposed to, a high of 55 the whole time I'm down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, it's a dry one.
Better than 45.
It's a dry 55.
That is right. 55 is better than 45.
Yeah, if it's 55 there, it's going to be 45 here. There's no doubt about it. But, okay, so stage 1, you make it through. You come out with a flurry, dude. You shoot in the 60s the first 2 days. Is that right?
Yeah, and then I kind of put it on coast from there. I think I learned a lot, actually, from doing that. I kind of got a little too close to that number the last couple of days, but I played well, yeah.
Well, you saw the number creeping back towards you.
Yeah. Like I said, I put it on cruise control a little bit, and I learned my lesson. I'm going to keep firing next time.
Yeah, give us your mindset there. I mean, did you just show up day 3 and say,
Well,
okay, I'm feeling pretty comfortable now?
Yeah,
so.
my caddy and I, we changed our game plan a little bit, went a little bit more conservative, fired away from flags, stopped going for par 5s and 2 because we knew if we took that approach, then we'd definitely get through. But, I got so close to that number, the nerves started creeping back in.
Sure.
So next time I'm going to stick to the aggressive game plan that we had starting out the golf tournament and not change according to the situation.
Now, day 3, day 4, you shot 72, 73. Is
yeah,
that right?
Correct.
So, damn, I know more about him than I do myself.
You know more about me than I know.
You can't beat a deal like that.
So you shoot 72, 73, and you get conservative. And my question is was it really worthwhile to sit back and rest on your laurels in day 3? I mean, did that prep you or scare you for day 4? Did you have to go back to firing at pins? Or
No. I was still plenty. I was 4 in front of the number, 5 in front of the number. So I stuck with that conservative game plan all the way through. And it obviously got me through, but it was a little too close for comfort.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, would I make it through by 2 or 3?
So you start day 4, and you're kind of going through at even par. Did you feel like, okay, maybe I got to make 2 or 3?
I was hitting it really bad the last day. I struck it really well the first 3 days, and the last day I just was struggling. So I started taking a lot of 3-woods off tees and just playing safe because it's Q school. You're not trying to win, you're trying to get through.
Right.
But at the same time, you should play to win, I feel like.
Right.
And I learned a lot, and fortunately I got through, and I feel like I'm very prepared for stage 2.
Awesome.
So stage 2, you go out and shoot your normal 68, 67 in the first couple of days.
We're going to keep firing.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
No doubt.
No mercy.
Just screw everybody else.
That's exactly right.
No
Take
mercy.
it to 'em.
You're there for Patrick.
Yeah.
And that's the mentality I think that we all expect as amateurs. We sit there and just go, we're playing the golf course. Of course, we play with our buddies, oh, hell, he's going to break 90, so I got to break 90. But, the point is for you pros, you're out there, when a pro tells me, oh, yeah, I didn't pay attention to the leaderboard or the scoreboard, especially on day 4.
They're lying.
They're BSing.
Yeah. Right.
That is pure bullshit.
That's pure
Yeah,
bullshit.
there's no doubt.
So,
I've never met a professional that doesn't check out the leaderboard. I've seen people say it on television. They're not looking at it. They know where they stand.
and that's tougher to do on the smaller tours, too, because you don't exactly have the big electronics.
Oh, we don't know.
And the sound, coming from T-Box.
Yeah,
The crowds.
You don't hear crowds very often. Very rarely, But Q school, you always know what that number's going to be. If you're pretty familiar with it.
Right. So, are you going to have any kind of support, friends, spectators down at Ombre?
No, man, just me.
Just
I've got
you?
my caddy, and then we make it to final. Well, there'll be a whole posse down there.
Well, let me put it to you this way. I'll just throw this number out, Jeff. 1 million plus listeners to this network. You're not going to be by yourself, dude.
That's right.
We're going to be following you every day. We're going to be
Thank
behind you. And if at all possible, we'd like to coordinate it to where you and I can talk maybe at the end of each day, the
I'd
end
love
of
to
each
do that.
round.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we do an update and find out how your mindset is, and maybe if I have to reach through the microphone and kick you in the ass
Hey, I
to
need it
get you
every now
going,
and then.
Yeah, shoot.
And that boot will go through the phone. I found that out.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
I seem to have that effect, don't I?
That's right.
Yeah, my daughter says I do. At least.
And round 3, Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Yeah, man.
Waffle House.
Waffle
There you
House.
go. There you go. Cannonball. Good deal. Okay, now, so you're going to the Ombre. I've played the Ombre. It was about 174 years ago, and
A little different golf course then.
it's tighter. It's one of the old traditional design golf courses. It just they can really squeeze it in. They can get the rough up to where if you miss a 23-yard wide fairway, then you're looking. You're searching.
Yeah, and if you miss that, you're in somebody's house, or you're in the road, or you're in,
Yeah.
a swamp.
Trouble.
It's the tightest golf course
Trouble,
I've ever
trouble.
seen. And you ask HR3, he says the same thing.
Yeah,
And he's played everywhere.
yeah.
But that's why I chose that place. You handle your nerves well, and I drive it very well. It's very demanding off the tee.
It's a great golf course to really implement the course management, which I think takes your mind a little bit off of the score.
It does, and the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you better have a game plan going in there. You can't just go in there walloping it all over the place. You'll shoot a million.
Oh,
Right,
willy-nilly.
Right.
Oh, willy-nilly.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
go there all willy-nilly.
Do you see them taking Ombre and adjusting it for you guys coming in there, being stage 2 now? You are the better of the best.
Well, you
And-
can't tighten that golf course up. If you tighten it up, it'll be a little ridiculous. They'll firm up the greens, speed them up,
Right.
and then that's what makes that.
What
golf
kind of
course
greens
tough.
they got right now?
Bermuda.
Bermuda?
Yeah, Tiff Eagle.
Okay.
They'll have them rolling about 11 or 12. They'll be pretty firm, and the wind starts blowing around there.
Right.
really speed them up.
You can definitely get some wind coming in off the
That's
Gulf.
Not
and,
even half a mile off the beach.
Yeah. So
Bunker
that's,
conditions.
I remember. Yeah, I remember that. Last time I played it was extremely windy. That particular day, there just happened to be a front out in the Gulf. So you know, and again, you were asking about
the
bunkers.
bunkers. Yeah, what's the bunker situation?
The bunkers are rough. It's more natural bunkers. You know, they
Okay.
don't bring in sand. It's just you don't want to be
Okay.
in them.
You
I
got,
tell you that.
you got Florida
Okay, I'm
sand.
with
You
you.
got Florida sand, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Which
So
is
it's
really
not-
compact, very tight.
Yeah, pretty hard pan.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you want to avoid those as much as you
You
can.
may look down and see the deer track that we missed this morning.
yeah, that could happen.
That could happen.
Or the bear, or the turkey, or
Or
the
anything else
jaguar,
that
or
could
whatever
be-
is running
that
around.
could be
You
going
know,
right now.
the little creepy crawly things with no shoulders.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah. So again, that comes up next week, or this week. You leave.
I leave tomorrow morning.
You leave tomorrow morning.
It starts on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
You
get
all
in
packed
about-
and ready to go?
I'm packed, man. I'm ready.
You got your clubs?
I can't stop thinking about it.
You got your balls?
I got everything.
You got everything. You're
I'm
done.
prepared.
You got
I will check
tees?
5 more times too.
You got grips?
I got tees. I got
New
my man
grips.
over here is helping
Got
me out
new
with
grips?
everything.
Yep.
He's putting new grips on.
What grips we go with?
Hit Lampkin full cord.
Okay. All right.
Cross
Yeah.
lines.
You got your glove?
I got them all, man.
Loft
Okay.
and lied. Double check.
Yeah,
you
they'll be checked again.
You
I'm
got
sure.
your bio glove, so you know where to put your hand and line it up.
Oh man,
and
if
all
I
that.
don't know where to put my hand, I better stay right here.
So what kind of putter are you using now, Patrick?
I use the Nike Method, the blade look. I don't know
I'm
exactly
sorry.
what model it is.
I'm sorry, dude.
You're sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But go
Come
I
on.
ahead.
have to
man.
get him in a man crafted. It's just time.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's time for a Lamont,
I'm ready.
Yeah, he's ready.
dude. I showed the Lamont again yesterday to another club fitter, and he goes, "Now this is work. This is
Oh, yeah.
craftsmanship."
That's what I hear from everybody.
Yeah.
I hear it's great.
I mean, he laid it down on the ground. He goes, "That's one of the best sitting putters I've ever put in my hand." Hey, no doubt about it.
No
And
doubt
this
about
guy
it.
knows what the heck he's talking about.
Yep.
So he reps for a manufacturer, and he goes, "Yeah, that's good stuff." So we got to get you a Lamont.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
No doubt about it. We'll work on that as soon as you get through and qualify for web.com.
That's right.
I think you need
Let's
to
get some status.
Yeah, I think you need to
Yep.
put a Lamont, head cover in that bag. That'll be good stuff. Lamont, if you're listening, go ahead and chat me. Let me know if it's on the way or not. We'll get Patrick hooked up.
That's right.
Yeah. So, okay, dude. Well, look, a couple things been happening now the last couple weeks, but here lately, Sergio Garcia does an interview just the other day, and he tells a couple of newspaper people that he believes if Angel Jimenez, good old ponytail himself, if he's elected as captain for the Ryder Cup, the next Ryder Cup, that there'll be some issues as far as him being able to speak fluent English. So that's causing some turmoil. Oh, well.
You think the whole team will perform his stretching routine?
I hope so.
I hope so too. That'd be pretty good television.
Look at what he shot this morning, dude. They're over in Turkey. They're in the third stop of the race for Dubai. And he goes out and fires a smooth little 63.
Dude's
9 under
unbelievable.
par. 9 under par,
Absolutely
63.
unbelievable.
Ian Poulter shoots 8 under, 64. And we're doing pro golf talk right now on the round table. How about that?
There you go.
So watching Angel go around this morning, I was up at 4, of course, like I always am, Al, and sitting there watching shot by shot by shot. And it's just crazy, dude. He's just, the golf course that they're playing was designed by Colin Montgomery, and I think Colin forgot that there are chainsaws, and I think he forgot that there are bulldozers, and because there are several holes out there with trees right in the middle of the freaking fairways, and not just one, but 2.
Yep.
And, Jack always put one
That's what I was
somewhere
wondering.
on the golf course. There was always a tree like out at Long Bay on the par 5 where
Every
that tree's
single
gone
golf
now.
course he's created has a tree in the middle of it.
Yep.
But
Somewhere.
Montgomery goes ape shit with his trees, and I'm sitting here going, dude, what's up with the trees? I mean, canopies covering up the front entrance to the greens, and these guys. I mean, Henrik Stenson was sitting here going, okay, I got to blow this wedge from 160 out.
And he can't hit it
You
low
know.
for anything.
No.
So he
no.
might as well pack it up and head to the house.
Sounds like
But,
Mickey Mouse.
He played well though, dude.
Did he?
Yeah. Well,
He's
was
gonna
at,
play well
He was
everywhere,
at
man.
4 under par at one point. Then he drops back to -1 with a triple bogey,
Yeah.
and then he goes birdie. So, he finishes up at 3 under. So, but what I was going to mention Angel Jimenez, Miguel Jimenez, he would be a great Ryder Cup captain.
Yeah.
He
I
would.
agree.
Oh, no doubt.
I think it's Darren Clark's right now to hand off, to give away.
I think both of them would be great.
I think Darren is that unified choice of maybe the majority of the players. Sergio's comments kind of lend that, to say, well, yeah, Miguel probably deserves it and should have it, but, we need to work on his English a little bit and get him up there to where he can better, communicate and make press releases and interviews and things like that. So, I don't know. It's controversy on the European side where they just don't have controversy. And so, and Sergio and Miguel are wonderful friends.
I was about to say both Spaniards. I mean,
Wonderful friends. So it's not like it's almost like if you read the article, like his comments may be taken out of context,
I'm with you.
that I think that Sergio was probably relating it to that he would have struggles and difficulty with the communication with the English, speaking English, if he took that role. Not that he shouldn't take that role, or not that it shouldn't be given to him.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that was taken and maybe flipped. As Jeff says, probably some irresponsible reporting or whatever. So I think Sergio would be the first person that would jump to the head of the line and say, we won't end him.
yeah, I agree.
So I take that standpoint and viewpoint of it as far as those comments, and we'll just leave it at that. But I think it's Darren Clark's to lose, and Miguel has said, yes, I'll do it. He's raised his hand. There's no doubt about it. I don't think he's out cultivating it. I don't think he's out recruiting it. But if you notice the interviews during the Ryder Cup, they were interviewing Darren Clark. He's in a coat and tie.
He's ready to do it.
He was attending the European Tour meetings. He was attending the pre-tournament meetings.
Yeah, they were showing video of the past.
Oh yeah,
when we got
Yeah.
emotional.
They went through his bio.
Yep.
They went through his wife passing.
It's a lot of prepping.
There was there was a lot of scoot there.
That's kind of the way
So,
I felt.
I think again, it's his first. If he, for whatever reason, decides that he doesn't want to do it, then maybe Angel. So.
There's not many more higher rewards than, getting offered the captain of a Ryder Cup team. I can see him passing it up to somebody else.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. And the way they do it is like this year with McGinley, him choosing 5 vice captains.
Yeah,
Fantastic,
I agree.
fantastic. He's got them all out walking with. He's got himself, who's really the cog of the wheel.
Yeah,
And then he's putting out 4 pairings in the morning, 4 pairings in the afternoon each day.
Yeah.
He's got a vice captain with each group instead of running around in that freaking golf cart like Ted
I
Bishop
agree.
and
Drives
Watson
me
did.
crazy. Drives me
And,
crazy.
they're going, oh, well, who are they reporting back to? They're out there on the course. It should be the vice captains reporting back to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just.
They're handling it like professionals, and we aren't.
I think
That's
the way
thing.
McGinley did it was the way to go.
I think
And
so,
again, you had Miguel, Angel Jimenez. Of course, you had the previous successful captain in Jose Maria Olazabal. And then you also had Sam Torrance. I mean, who wouldn't get motivated with Sam? I mean, Sam Torrance is often referred to as the bulldog of the European Tour. He's the Arnold Palmer of the European Tour.
And a Ryder Cup hero.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And if there's anyone behind the scenes, behind the mahogany doors, that protects the players of the European Tour, it's Sam Torrance. That dude is just he's that much enthralled behind the scenes. Most people don't know that, but he's very much into it. So, and then you look at the other choices.
he made the right decisions and put the right people out there. And Miguel being part of that, Jimenez, Ponytail, I just think that was the natural succession.
And there's a lot to that, too. I don't think the European team was that much better than us. I think they made the right decisions, and they had the right teams out there, and they handled it the situations
very good,
like a professional.
Very good. And that's good to hear from a tour player, because we likewise came to the same conclusions.
Yeah.
Yep. Last year we got absolutely waxed in singles play.
Mm-hmm.
This year we get waxed in the alternate shot.
Yeah.
And so,
which, in my opinion, were bad decisions of the players playing together.
Well, putting Mickelson out again,
yeah.
And then setting them down.
Sitting Reed and Spieth in the afternoon.
Yeah.
When
after they go out and win 5 and 4.
Yeah.
And then setting them down, and then here's Mickelson already telling you he's tired. So what do? You sit him out totally on the second day, and why not? Why not set him down the afternoon of the first day? They did very well that morning. Why not send him out again the next morning? Let him play 18 and then set his butt down. So
he said the second day that he had rested and he was ready.
And they sat him.
Yep.
They sat him when he was ready to go, and they played him when he wasn't.
And we talked about it on air, Al, about how Watson texted him on the driving range saying you're not going in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Not even having the decency to even ride his golf or have Ted Bishop drive him up to the range and tell him you're not going.
Yeah.
I think we're too caught up in the way we look, and
Are you referring to the sweaters that were chosen?
Those are terrible. That should have been on a teddy bear.
So that's your last word on
that's
that?
It. That's all I got.
Well,
that's all I got right there.
There.
You really frustrated me with the sweater.
So Build-A-Bear should release those sweaters for the Christmas season. Is that right?
No, they'd have to be a Belks thing with RL.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, too. All right, guys. We pretty much used up our time on the round table. Coming up, we've got the fitness coach himself, Mr. Marty Wiles. So, make sure after we take this quick commercial break, you join back with us on Tech Talk with Al Cloy with Marty Wiles, the fitness coach. Marty's been with us a couple times, Al, and it's always good to catch up with Mr. Marty.
Sounds great.
Yeah, he's written a new book, so we're going to get to hear all about that.
Excellent.
Can you stick around with us, Patrick?
Yeah, man. For sure.
Sounds great.
Dude, we got the pro in the house. TGD Radio and TGD TV are produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting thegolfdirector.com, please sure to navigate over to our featured golf course pages where you find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much, much more. Need help with your next golf vacation? Give us a call at 844-GO-GOLF1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our TGD programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand. To catch up on any show you may have missed, click on the TGD Radio or TGD TV tabs at the menu at thegolfdirector.com. This is George Honeycutt for Patrick Lundy and Mr. Al Cloyd, and our producers and everybody else that's listening in. We thank you so much for tuning in. There's more TGD golf news and information coming up next.
Good show. Good show.
That's what we do, dude.
Need a little
Good
bit
job.
of water. I love it.
It's fun, yeah.